How's it? Aloha. Yes, even without the newspaper, we're gonna do a newspaper. It's kind of like newspaper talk story already. These are getting long. I can't make them shorter for some reason. I just go bah 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 bah. So I just talk about stuff. What's up, mongooze? So, I go upstairs, right? Knowing there's no newspaper, but to get some stuff. It's have to cross into rich territory. And the kitchen trash lid is in the middle of the floor. And she sticks. She's got a puppy, right? Torture. You get the empty puppy food bag that's like trash stuck where I got my little energy bars. She's trying to get to me. It's like, see, so I have a malignant narcissistic personality disorder thing. That's this NPD is very similar to demon possession, if not overlapping. Like, what's the difference? So I got that going on. So you might see the other video. 5 demonic possession facts. Those are from Father Malachi Martin, who's been, and he's passed away, but he's been a Vatican exorcist like 30 years. And this guy's seen all that kind of stuff for real. So, what, you know? There's some other, the other two little things is, can be demon that possesses can be generational, like father to son, mother to daughter. Spooky. But we'll go into that. Check out the video. I don't know how to approach it, so let's throw it in here. But there's this newspaper time. It's just, that's the facts happen in my life. I'm not trying to down her. But 30 years of this is something. This is from yesterday. Official site, selfish behavior for surges. A little prop, but okay. So back to newspaper. How's it again? Hang loose. Here it comes. Okay. So which one? Wrong page. I had to get this from the TV. Okay. Today, as of midnight, early in the morning, it's the first day of lockdown. So on the calendar, it looks like this. The 8th. Welcome to August 8th. 1 week, 2 week, 3 week. 1, 2, 3. 4th week would be September 5th. 29 days. 31 days is actually Labor Day. So they're going to end this lockdown September 4th. So they say. So right before the weekend. So you get the weekend off with Labor Day weekend. Right before Labor Day weekend. Oh, thank you, government officials. You're so calendar savvy. So it goes up to that. Hey, what's closed? Here we go. The gyms are open. Okay. But those little, you know, whatever classes everyone gets together in the class, those are closed. But you can go lift weights, bump iron. That sounds like a favoritism, but they're trying to keep stuff open. Now, the beach. The beaches are closed. You can go to the water. Go into the water. But you can't even stop. It's like the stuff before. You can't sit down, lie down on the beach. No. So if you're walking, your feet hit the sand, keep walking all the way to the water. All the way. If you stop, you're going to be loitering. No beach. And I said this before too, you know, with exercise, they're going to try to figure out what's essential and not essential. Just keep moving. When you go in the water, you're okay. Oh. So there's some places with no boats and I was looking at the 5,000 years. That's what you get if you get caught. 5,000 years in the dungeon. Some places have 14-day quarantine and some don't. What that is okay, generally public. They're gonna crack down with violations. The police said so. So if you get caught, $5,000 fine, up to 1 year in prison. 1 year in prison. As if $5,000. Okay, I don't have that much. I don't have money like that. I don't have that. I don't have that. Total. I don't have that. So, okay. Inter-island travel. 14-day quarantine in place. If you go island to island, 14-day quarantine. The Trans-Pacific travel quarantine waiver, that's up in the air. That was going to be September 1st. But they plan on opening up September 4th. That's like iffy because they really want that to happen. That's the one that started me into this in the first place. The 14-day quarantine exception for military, because we got tons of military base here. Tons of military families and personnel. Tons. They had exception to the 14-day quarantine rule. That's revoked. I guess their secret mystery numbers were high. Oops. Yeah. So, and then there's, oh my gosh, my notes. I just feel a little bit more neat. Okay. So big news, right? Nationwide. You might already know this stuff. I try to be like pretty much local, but did you get the shirt, man? 6 feet away, 6 feet under. 6 feet away, 6 feet under. Masks, stuff, wash hands, masks, distancing. That works. That stuff works. Proven to work. No one wants to do it. They're so stupid. Oh, and schools, we'll get to that somewhere. I don't know if I remember schools. Oh, it's election day too. Election day, everybody has election day. Go happy first. Okay, election day. That means all mail-in ballots for Hawaii are due today. There's no polling places. It's only mail-in ballots. Now, such an inconvenience. Are you kidding me? There's like record numbers of people voting. There's a record number of turnouts. On the neighbor island, half their ballots are in. Half the ballots, not even deadline. Well, today. On Maui. You know, Maui. Oh, wow, man. Naked bongo playing and munchies. Maui, I wish I was there. Kauai, Garden Island, half their ballots are in. Honolulu, 250,000 ballots are in, which is, I don't even know what percentage of that is. I don't know. I didn't catch that. They didn't say. Schools are gonna happen. It's back to school. You gotta go back to school now. You're gonna go to school in person. You're gonna go to school. You're gonna die. You have to suffer like I suffered in school. Everyone has bad school memories for some reason. Lots of people are like, oh, I can't wait to get this. Even Einstein. Everyone had bad school. some school memories are good, but they don't seem to cultivate those ones. This is the bad teacher thing. I never seen you. Well, here's the thing with school. They go back for about 4 days. And in those 4 days, they learn how to do the interaction online. I don't know, they call it distance learning. The online, over the computer. No kind of computer. I don't got one. Kids come up with every excuse, and excuses you haven't even imagined. In the 9th levels of multiple freaking parallel universes, they come up with excuses. So good luck with that. But 4 days, teach them go online. Then they go home for 4 weeks and learn online. So it's only 4 days. You only get 4 days to go. Joking. Jokes. You can only make that joke. You got 4 days window. What was that, Miss Charlie Brown? Big pen. Anyway, where humor comes to die. Welcome to my channel. All 4 of you want to watch. Thanks for all the subscribers. If you come and watch the channel, just watch the channel, man. It's some good stuff, man. Just watch a long time. Get view. That's a long time. Anyway, share with your friends. So now, up in the air is the national news. Back to that one. The president, right? Because they're trying to make Congress progress. It's just not happening. So the president, in his, I was going to say unlimited wisdom, but it's joking. That's a chop against the Congress. But the president decided, in his benevolence, to intervene. Now he's really trying to be a good guy. You can tell. He's going to intervene. So he intervenes, and he's going to say, your student loans, or these loans, student loans are going to be deferred, and interest rates are going to be suspended. Unemployment funding, that $600 a week check that everyone's like starting to like a little too much. I make more money with that than my job, eh? Instead, I make more money doing nothing than my job. You know it, yeah? So that's going to be extended to the end of the year. So I guess everyone in Congress, both sides, pulling their hair out. They're going to have an eviction moratorium, which means you can't be evicted for not paying rent. That's a good one. I'm behind that. And they're going to get on that testing ball. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 300,000 people will get this virus by the end of the year if they don't mask up. Testing, 1, 2, 300,000 people. Or is that died? I don't even know. Freaking lost count. So he's into that new treatment, recovered patients, and they donate plasma. But I just gotta point out, he said he didn't say plasma. He said plasma. Plasma. He didn't even say that. It's like plasma. I don't know. You gotta check this out. It says plasma really weird. Plasma. Meanwhile, everyone's jumping on the retirement train and retiring early. They're just going, F it. You guys are gonna gut the whole freaking economic thing. There might not be any retirement left. Lock it in. Hell. Oh my god. The traffic guy's going, hey man, go. Thought I had a new Hawaiian word for you. It's gonna be like, hey, give you guys a Hawaiian word once in a while. Make like local kind old style pigeon, right? every once in a while. Akamai, right? Smart, clever. Traffic guy does that. So I'm like, oh, it's good if I do it, but someone else does it. It's like, oh man, I gotta pass it along. This comes from school. That throw the Hawaiian word in there. It comes from school. Public school. Teacher, there's this English teacher. She had a Hawaiian name, began with a K, and it was so long, and we just called her Mrs. K. Mrs. K. This guy would come in. He's kind of fat guy. He'd come up to the doorway, because we're all in English class. I'm not good at English. To write 2 sentences, I'm just like, what? Mrs. K is up there. She's a tough Hawaiian lady, but she's like, go on, do this stuff. And this guy, this is intermediate school, Kamiki Intermediate. This fat guy came in, skipping class. He's like at the door, disrupting our class. And he has this ukulele. Hey. Mrs. K, it's like, hey, get out of here. So Mrs. K goes to the closet, gets the broom. She knows how to use the broomstick. She gets the broom out of the closet. He's like, waving it at him. Get out of here, Israel. Get out of here, Israel. And they go away. Later on, he became known as Bruddah Iz. That was my encounter with Bruddah Iz in intermediate school. Gamiki, check it out. Mrs. K, get out of here, disrupt the classroom. But here was the Hawaiian word, holo holo. The traffic guy going, hey, traffic good. So he doesn't talk like that. Anyways, whatever. Traffic good, you can go around and holo holo around the whole island. And I never heard that. Holo holo around the whole island. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. You're gonna go holo holo around. So I looked at my translator. Holo holo. I have the big dictionary, but I'm not gonna get it. It's under a stack. So I look up the translator, holo holo. There's no such word. So I'm like, holo holo. How about hono? Is hono a word? Hono? You got hono. I thought I misheard it. Holo, no. Holo holo, no. Hono means to connect. And sometimes you repeat it to emphasis. Hono hono. To connect all over. Thought that's what maybe that's what it meant. Pili. It's a travel. Hua ka'ai. Hua ka'ai. So, hono. So that's what I got for you for today. What else? Is there anything else? They got this new thing. It's a machine, right? I don't know, Safe Pass. It's like a airport metal detector screener, right? But you go by, you go inside, you go through this thing, right? You go through the thing, it just boop, detects no mask. Wear mask, put on mask. And then next part, boop, takes your temperature. Your temperature is this. Gotta be under 104, right? The next part, hand sanitizer. Oh boy, thank you. And then the next part is the innovative part. You get misted with hydrogen peroxide. It's like this. You turn around 3 times, you're misted hydrogen peroxide. And then you go a little further and it has UV light, which is known to kill bacteria. I don't know if it kills virus, but whatever. They say it does. UV light. So hydrogen peroxide mist, UV light. But they gotta listen to this. A 99% pathogen kill rate. Yeah. Kill rate. Pathogen. 99%. Good deal, man. And the football players are dropping out. NFL players and local. They're not doing the practice camps. But welcome to the campaign. Presidential campaign. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be great. There's already some great quotes. This is in an interview. President Trump's in an interview. He's like, but it's getting better. It's getting better. He said, how can it get better? People are dying. Interviewer. Trump. Yeah, there's people dying. It's true. It is what it is. But it's under control. He means they're doing the best that they can do. A little too late, but they're doing the best now. But it's under control. People are dying. It is what it is. And then right before he's like, oh, we got it under control. He's slamming Biden. He hurt the Bible and he hurt God. He's against God. Look, you either believe in God or you don't believe in God. I watched 2 hours, no, it was like 2.5 hours of the atheists debate the Christians on how we could prove God with philosophical argument. It was actually 90% stupid, but oh man, give me a headache. It's like, what, highfalutin philosophical argumentation with a priori and substantial, and they're talking about logic nomenclature, and I was like, you guys are idiots. Oh my god. So see, here's the trouble. If someone says they're an atheist, say, hey man, that's it, you're an atheist. Because you can't convince someone that they're not an atheist. And conversely, you got the Christians, and you can't convince the Christian to become an atheist. So it's just, it was stupid. I might delve into that, but I don't know, my brain was hurting after that. Either believe God is, or you don't believe. Certain things. Either miracles exist, or no such thing as miracles. And where does life exist? How does it come from? Life. Was that random? Random stuff? Swamp mud? Electricity with a lightning bolt? Big questions. We'll never know for sure the answer unless you have... The only certainty is if you're a believer in God and you believe that God was the primary moving force. If you believe that, then you have a certainty, right, with your faith. If you don't believe that, you have science. And it's not the same thing as faith. See, I believe in science, but I don't worship science. I believe when it's done correctly, it works. Oh boy. He hurt God. Yeah, I'm sure God's really butt sore over whatever the hell Biden supposedly did. God, this is gonna get insane, this presidential campaign. Anyways, hang loose. Hang loose. Big pleasant thoughts the rest of the day, and hang loose. Aloha.